Today I'm going to talk to you about boarding with a flight with a toddler. Should you go first or last? Okay, so today I wanted to talk to you about boarding your flight with a toddler. So whether you should go first or whether you should go last, and what do you need to consider or what you should be thinking about when you're planning this. I wanted to cover what you should do before boarding. Then I'm going to cover the pros and cons of boarding first and last. And then I'm going to cover the first things maybe to consider when you first board your flight. Starting before boarding your flight. So the last few things you would want to consider, the things you want to do before boarding is, walking with your toddler, getting them physically tired. And you also want to, change any diapers, go last minute bathrooms before boarding. This is what we always recommend. You want to get them tired and you want to get everyone nice and fresh and ready to board the flight. Now we're going over the boarding. So if you can, when you're flying with your family, so with little children, you are allowed to board first. You might need to settle and you have loads of things to carry, and they allow you to board first to flight. You can take up on this, again, if you have extra bags that you want to store on the overhead compartments, so you have that extra space. If you want to settle early on a flight, maybe you have a smaller baby and, they want to sleep, you want to settle, you want to feed him, and things like that. And the cons of this, for instance, if you have a toddler that is an active toddler, and if you board first, you might not have allowed them enough time to get all of those wiggles out. So this is something for me, for instance, I like to board first early. With my toddler, I like to settle down, have everything ready, put all that we need out and ready to go before everyone else comes in. But sometimes I do prefer to go last. And the reason for this is because it allows them to get the extra wiggles out that I know that he still needs to get more physical activity and out of him. So this is what you need to think about when you have a toddler is, do they need a little bit more physical activity before boarding, or, are they ready to board? Another con of boarding last can mean that if you have extra bags, you might not be able to, fit everything in the overhead compartments. So you might have to put them away from you, which with a little child that might be a bit complicated. So, there's a few things to consider. An alternative way of, boarding first because you have loads of bags, but also boarding last because you have an active toddler, is sending one of the parents first. They go in with all the bags, sanitize the whole area, put all the bags away, get everything ready and settled. And then the other parent who's still to board out with that toddler, letting all the rest of those wiggles out, and then they board last and everyone's happy. This is by far one of the best ways if you have to get the best of both worlds. So if you have extra bags to store and you also want to get your active toddler ready to sleep on flight, there's no better way than this. Well, obviously if you are not flying on your own, if you're flying on your own, it's better to just get the wiggles out and just stay out before you board. So when you board the we like to recommend is locating the nearest diaper changing cubicle toilet. They generally at the rear of the airplane, so just familiarize yourself with the facilities, talk to the air hostess and be polite Again, they are there to help you, but obviously don't expect that they will do everything for you. They are just there to giving a helping hand, especially if you're on your own. Be polite and know that they're just working, and you need to be respectful of others too. So that's all of onboarding. I'm also gonna link a blog post below for you guys with some more information for you guys to read on. I hope this was helpful, and if you have any more questions, please ask them below. If you like the video, please do like and subscribe to our channel. We do these weekly videos for you. And if you are flying soon, you would like to know more information about everything that comes to flying with your baby or toddlers, whether it's checking in, the gear you need to take, going for security, the boarding, the flight itself, then we recommend you getting our ebook, The Baby on Board. Again, I'll link it in the description below so you guys can have a look. And we wish you the best of luck on your next flight, and see you soon. Bye-bye.